welcome to this week's vlog. Sorry about the lighting, it's bad. It's that time of day. I fucked up and took too long. It mostly is because Aiden didn't leave until about 30 minutes ago, and then I was in the middle of reading, so I didn't want to stop reading just to update. Let me talk about what today's reading plan is, and then we can talk about some other things. Today's reading plan is, I did get a Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe audiobook. Hell yeah. So I want to get 50% into that. And then I'm also going to get 25 to 50% into Accidentally on Purpose by Chris and Kish, which is the nonfiction book that I will be reading for Sapphic September. Both of these are Sapphic September books. Woohoo. Genuinely woohoo. That's it really for the reading plan. I might start the Secret of Roses, the Language of Roses, something like that. I might start that, but I haven't fully decided yet if that is the plan, but that's where we're at. Other stuff wise, I finished the CLEARURSHT prompts. I talked about this in last week's vlog. I finished the prompts. I just have to do the story, but I'm not going to focus on the story until next week. What I'm going to do this week is get the website updated with the blog posts and stuff, and then I'm going to like scheduled and all of that, and then I'm going to do thumbnails for YouTube because I have a couple videos coming out. I have the big announcement videos coming out on Tuesday. That's very exciting. So you guys are gonna now know that I'm pregnant. I already told the CLEARURSHT Discord, but still, it's wild. You guys are gonna know that I'm pregnant, and I'll already be, by the time it comes out, I'll be 14 weeks in my 15th week. Lord, I'll fully be in my second trimester. That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I think that's like it mostly. I need to do a book blanket panel. I'm halfway through it. I keep not picking it up. I don't know why. But I need to do that. And then I also, the thumbnails are really important. I really need to do the thumbnails. It's really important. I think that's probably it though. This is a very short and sweet update. I don't have a ton to go over. And I've got a lot of stuff happening at work today, so I'm going to focus on some of that. I'm going to start listening to A Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe, I think, so I can try and get, it's 14 hours long. It's on 3 times speed. It will take about 5 hours total, so I'll need to listen to about 2.5 hours of the audiobook today, and I've got meetings today. Quite a few meetings today, so we'll see if I can manage that, but that's where we're at. I also would like to work out today. I haven't worked out all week. Well, I mean, I worked out on Monday, but I went too hard. So I'd like to work out today. I also need to read the newest part of my What to Expect When You're Expecting book too. I can't wait until I can track this shit. Start on next Tuesday. I get to start tracking this shit because I've been reading these books and I don't get to track them, and it's upsetting. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys are having a good day. Okay, thanks, bye. Hey, hi, hello, how we doing? It is Friday the 12th. It's also 3 p.m. Have I read anything? No! Did I get 50% into that audiobook? No! Why? Because it started playing music, like the first 30 seconds, and I was like, I don't want to listen to this. And that's kind of just how that went. It was just like, no, this is not for me. I do not want to listen to this. Hold on, let me make the lighting a little bit better here. Hey, there we go, that's better. So, hi, how are we doing? For reading today, what do I plan to do? Get 50% into the nonfiction book that I'm reading. Editing me will put it here. I don't remember. Accidentally on Purpose? I think that's what it's called. I just want to get 50% into that. I genuinely don't care if I read anything else. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay? Because listen, I don't know what's up today, but I don't want to read. I don't. I want to play Hades 2. I want to go to dinner with my family. And then I want to promptly lay down when I get home and watch Teen Mom. I do not want to read. So, luckily, I am like ahead-ish, so it's not a lot big of a deal. But, yeah. I don't even have a huge amount to update on because I haven't done anything. Yesterday, I did nothing. Today, I've done Nothing. I mean, I've worked. I've been doing work shit all day, actually. But other than work shit, I've been playing Hades too. Which is coming out on the Switch, which I'm very excited about. Because we've talked about me bringing the Switch to when I give birth. For when I'm in labor. Because it's distracting. So, I think that's kind of the big draw of that to me. We'll see. But I could play Mario Kart. I could play Super Smash. Do I own Super Smash? I think I own Super Smash. I could play Hades. I could play Hades 2 when it comes out. The new Pokemon will be out by then. But like a game that really distracts me. Art was saying that I should play Stardew Valley. No. I'm not trying to be like pissed off. Because if I played Stardew Valley, I'd have to play it with my mom or Aiden. Because they're the people who are going to be there. And I don't want to play it with them. My mom maybe, but Aiden pisses me off. He knows this. He pisses me off, so that's why we don't play together, is because he makes me mad. I got a bunch of shit scheduled. I got thumbnails made yesterday. I was productive yesterday. That means I don't have to be productive today. I can be done today, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, that's gonna be it for me. I hope that you guys are having a good day, and I will talk to you later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hi, it is Monday the 15th. I'm doing this from this angle because I'm going to try to film my October TBR today. We'll see. I haven't felt great today. It happens, it's fine. So we'll see if I manage to film that. But I'm gonna do my hair and makeup in hopes that it gets me like geared up to do that. Today, CLEARURSHT prompts went out. Not prompts, the schedule. So that's great. That's good. Love that. I didn't make a text-only post. Fuck that up. Sorry, Tibble's absolutely gonna walk in front of the camera. Fucked that up, but that's okay. That's okay. I am gonna work on that by the end of the week. It'll be done. The plan also today is either I film or I come up with 3 story posts for the storyline. Those are my options today. Non-negotiable options today. I do have D&D tonight. So that's also, I will be sitting on my computer for more of the evening than usual. Not like prolonged or anything, just like I'll probably be prepping for D&D a little bit, and that just means I'll be sitting on my computer trying to make sure my like webcam and stuff is up. And since I'll already be there, I can work on some of the storyline and stuff too. Also, I know that the echo in here is trash. So, it is what it is. I am aware and I am sorry in advance. For reading, I actually, because it is noon, have done pretty much all of the reading today. I read 100% of Accidentally on Purpose. I rated it 2 stars, which seems kind of harsh, and I will admit that it seems kind of harsh. The reason I rated it 2 stars was because it's very fluffy. It is a memoir, and it feels very fluffy for memoir. Very PG. There are some topics that are talked about, like drug addiction, and even Kristen Kish's queer identity is talked about. But it's talked about in such a way that feels fluffy. I do not know how else to explain that. I am not discrediting Kristen's personal experience. Perhaps it was fluffy. Like, perhaps it just, someone in a Goodreads review, because I was like, am I the only one that feels this way? Maybe I'm just being a bitch, which, you know what? I was hungry when I finished it, so maybe I was. Someone said this seems like the world's longest acceptance speech. And yeah, it does. It's a lot of, I'm so grateful for this. This was such a great time in my life, and a lot of that. And if that's like your personal life experience, great. Like, I love that. I wish everybody got that life experience, especially in the like media, especially as Kristen Kish is Korean, a queer Korean woman, like all of that. But I just felt like it was too fluffy to be an interesting memoir. Again, I don't mean this as a drag. I just mean it as how I personally felt about it. All right, I guess you're gonna curl, that's fine. I like my memoirs to have a little bit of grit to them, conflict, interest. Even the parts that were a conflict just kind of got brushed over. And again, if that's your life experience, great, more power to you. It's just not the kind of memoir I find interesting enough to read. When I picked it up, I was like, cool, this is interesting, fun. I love Top Chef. But then when I put it down, I almost had to force myself to pick it back up. I just did not want to continue to read it. And I thought maybe that was just me not wanting to read. But no, when I finally picked up the next book I'm going to talk about, like actually started reading it, I was really enjoying it. So like, I think it was just this book that was making me not want to read at all. So, you know, it is what it is, but that's out of the way. That's been read. Then I also started A Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe, which I was supposed to start on Friday of last week. Did not. I ended up just like playing Hades and doing work stuff all day, so, which is fine. It's fine for me to do my job during the day. I just simply did not read it. It also started with music in the beginning, and for some reason that just set me off. Like it pissed me off, and I had no interest whatsoever in reading it. But I now think that it was specifically because I was reading that memoir that I was not enjoying. I'm now about 50% into it. I started it today, and I'm about 50% into it, and I have been enjoying it. There are at some points where I'm like, this information I feel like could have been explained a little bit better. I don't totally understand what's going on, but it's a pretty epic sci-fi. So I guess it makes sense that I'm lost a little bit. I'm switching between ebook and audiobook as well. With this, kind of a 50-50 match for it, honestly. The goal today was just to get 50% into it. I might continue to read it some today. I'm kind of also watching a really long YouTube video that I still have yet to finish, so I'd like to finish watching that, and I need to edit this vlog, and then, like I said, either film the TBR for October or work on the Clear Your Shit posts. And if I manage to do both, that is a good day. I also should script and film the Clear Your Shit announcement, because that will also a good day make. At least this week. This is stuff I need to get done this week. So, to-do list today, for sure, is get the text posts for the schedule on the website and post them on social media. Get the story parts, potentially get the story parts for Clear Your Shit 1 through 3, the parts 1 through 3 written, which shouldn't take me very long, maybe an hour. Get those written. And also, ideally, I should just go ahead and schedule the text posts for it too. But get those written. And also, ideally, film my October TBR. It's September 15th, and yes, I know, it's crazy. I already have my TBR planned, but what's new, y'all? Like, this is who I am. The video also goes out in 2 weeks, so like 3 weeks, not this week. So not tomorrow, not the week after, but then the one after that. So it needs to be filmed anyway, so that I can say, okay, I'm done with September's videos, and we can move on to thinking about October's videos. I'm out of breath. But that's the plan. This is a long update. Sorry. Sorry to editing me, because this is 8 minutes, and I know that's always a bitch to edit, but that is where we're at. So I'm gonna finish doing my hair, and we're gonna see if I manage to do some of those things on the to-do list. I gave you my reading plan, but I already hit my reading plan, so I already did it. So we'll see if I read any more of A Big Ship in whatever universe, though. I will update tomorrow and let you guys know. No one talked to me about how big of a section this is. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Have a good day, yada yada yada. See you tomorrow. was wearing them last night during Dungeons and Dragons. I do not know where those went. Hi, good morning. It's Tuesday the 16th. I read a really good book yesterday. Like, started it, finished it, enjoyed it. 5-star read. And that is going to be The Language of Roses by Heather Rose Jones. I didn't even put it up there. My rating, my official review, my little short review is, God, I thoroughly loved this. It was a beautiful retelling. Sure, I have questions, but I don't care. I thought the magic was interesting, thought the relationships were interesting. I loved the ace representation for a little indie book. It was genuinely so good and very short. So if you want like a short, snack-sized Beauty and the Beast retelling that has gays, a horrible man, women's rights, that kind of thing. Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I also, yesterday, ended up getting 81% into The Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe. I thought I was going to finish it yesterday, honestly, but I didn't. But that's okay. I didn't. But again, that's totally okay. Because I'm going to finish it this morning. I've got about an hour left in the audiobook. If I'm going to listen to the audiobook, per this, it doesn't say how long it's going to take me to finish it per my Kobo, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm going to finish that today. And if I go ahead and finish it, I'm probably going to start the plan today. Let's talk about the plan today, then I can talk about some other things. Plan today, finish Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe. Possibly start the afterword. Possibly. And then I'm also going to start Make You Mine This Christmas, which like wasn't even in my plans until tomorrow, or until next week, but I wasn't supposed to finish The Language of Roses until Friday, so here we are. So if I start that today, then I can get 25% into it today, 50% tomorrow, 75% on Thursday, and then finish it on Friday, and then I will be trucking along. I also did get over halfway through the second book blanket panel. The next book blanket panel is the third one. I finished the last one that I was working on. Now I'm doing the third one. So that's cool. Managed to finish that. I managed to film, edit, and upload my October TBR. So that's great. And I also managed to do the Clear Your Shit posts 1 through 3. So today for Clear Your Shit, I want to do 4, 5, and 6. And then I want to also go ahead and do the text post because I did not do that yesterday. So I'm going to work on doing that today. Yeah, that's the plans is to do Clear Shit 4, 5, and 6. Do the text post. I need to do the thumbnail for October. I need to do the titles and description boxes and stuff for my videos that I currently have out. I need to edit this video. I should script the Clear Your Shit video, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today. And then I need to, I think that's it actually, finish the book blanket panel. I did start a onesie. Oh, romper onesie guy. So little. So that's, oh fuck, that just fell. It's fine. So that's exciting. I started that during D&D last night. I actually got the whole leg done during D&D last night, so that's fun. But I'm gonna finish the book blanket panel and then I'll probably pick that back up. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Like I said, I need to plan the Clear Your Shit video. I need to probably go ahead and plan my TBR for Clear Your Shit. I know, it's September, that's November and December, that's crazy. But here's the thing, if I go ahead and plan, I know the prompts. So if I go ahead and plan it now, then I can effectively, like, decide, say I finish all of the books I want to read this month. I don't want to start some of the ones for October. And I know what I want to do for November and December. I'll talk about that in those TBRs because I have something to admit. I think that I will, I think it would just behoove me to go ahead and figure out my TBR for that. I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to be it. Yeah, that's going to be it. So I will talk to you guys later. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hi, good morning. It is Wednesday, the 17th. We've had a rough start of it this morning. Lots of anger at the cats, but it's fine. It's fine. We've all figured things out. Yeah, they just pissed me off. It happens. It's fine. Yesterday, reading. I did more than I expected to. I did finish Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe. I really enjoyed it. 4-star read. I do think, what did I write? It was a little overwhelming, but the ending was worth the journey it took to get there. That's so silly of me. It's such a silly way for me to have worded that. But it was a good story. I'm really glad that I read it. I also started and finished The Afterword by E.K. Johnson. I didn't enjoy it. I don't know how this concept could be boring, but it was. Somehow the formatting of it made it very hard to get into. I just did not enjoy it. It wasn't good. I didn't enjoy it. And then I started Making Mine This Christmas. I'm 25% into that, and I am enjoying it. I'm very excited to continue reading it. Very much enjoyed it. Yeah, so that is what I read yesterday, which we should all just be very impressed. Yesterday I also finished a book blanket panel. Was that yesterday? Yeah, finished a book blanket panel. I got another leg done. I'm probably going to run out of yarn before I can finish this, and that's okay because I was mostly just experimenting with it. So I'll probably frog it and then make it with a different kind of yarn. I also lost my train of thought. I don't know. I feel like I did other stuff. Oh, Clear Your Shit. I did not do the text posts. I'll get to them eventually. But I did write the next story parts for Clear Your Shit, so that's good. Today, the plan for Clear Your Shit is to write parts 7, 8, and 9. I wrote 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to be writing the mini boss, and then going from there. So that'll be good. I also, what else? Let's talk about my reading plan for the day. Today I will be getting 50% into Making Mine This Christmas, and then I will also be starting Nobody in Particular, which is a young adult sapphic romance. Princess kind of shit, I don't know. We will see. But I will be starting that, and I think that'll be good. I think it'll be a good go of it, because I haven't been having a great, I don't know, the afterward was just not good. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it though. So on that note, I'm gonna go. I don't have a lot to update on, so I gotta do work stuff. I'm tired. I'm grumpy. So talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Good morning. It is Thursday, the 18th, which means I will be closing out the vlog here. How am I doing? I'm tired. That's how I'm doing. I worked out for the first time yesterday, and I'm so sore. I am so sore. Not like for the first time. I've been doing like the switch boxing class thing, and that's been fun. And I'm thinking about bringing my, maybe not into my office, but bringing it somewhere. My little walking pad. I really should bring it into my office. But I don't know where I would like put it other than just like right up against this shelf, which could be a fucking nightmare. So like I very much need to clean my office floor if I was going to do that, and maybe I'll do that today. I don't know, we'll see. Yesterday I did get 50% into both books that I was reading, so Nobody in Particular is the lesbian game. Game? I'm thinking about The Sims, sorry. I think I'm gonna start a Sims family and like play Legacy throughout my entire rest of my pregnancy. I think that'll be fun. But anyway, my pregnancy of the parasite. I'll talk about that in a minute. I am enjoying Nobody in Particular, like a lot. I actually can't wait to finish that book today. I normally don't talk about my reading plans, but I literally cannot wait to finish that. I also got 50% into Making Mine This Christmas. super, super enjoying that, having a lot of fun reading it. I'm really glad that I did. I did not do the clear shit posts. My bad. I will do them today. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I did get pretty far into the baby sweater that I started. I stopped doing the onesie and decided I would do a baby sweater. And look, it's so little. And I'm obsessed. I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm excited to finish that. And I think that's it. I think that should cover it. So I will talk to you guys next week. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. If you didn't, it's my life. But whatever. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!